So, import and export of goods. After studying this chapter, you will able to understand the need of classifying goods and classification of goods and appreciate the various rules and classification. Understand HSN classification system along with explaining most of the first schedule of Customs Tariff Act 1975. I understand the concept of project input. So custom tariff, general explanation note, additional notes, rules, interpretation of the first schedule to the Customs Act and project and the project and import. Customs tariff. We need to classify the goods. One of the important steps to assessing the amount of duty payable is classified on the goods, which refers to HSN system and specified in the Customs Tariff Act 1975. The correct classification is necessary to ascertain the rate of customs duty. Customs Tariff Act 1975, Schedule to Tariff. The Customs Tariff Act 1975 is first schedule, second schedule. Enlisted the goods liable for import duty, enlisted the goods liable for export duty. So rules are interpreted and explanation notes. The Indian Customs Tariff Act is based on the harmonized system of nomenclature. Harmonized is the harmonized commodity described and coding system (HSN). Harmonized commodity description coding system. The tariff of nomenclature is normally it's community description the coding system HSN. The Marif nomenclature generally refer to the harmonized system of nomenclature. It's the international standard of systems of names, numbers of classifying trades, products, and developed and maintained by the World Customs Organization (WCO). Formally, the Customs Cooperative Council is independent intergovernmental organization. 8-digit classification customs. All the goods are classified under 4-digit number. They are called headings. The first two digits are added to subclassification, which is a subheadings, and which is termed as subheading. The further two digits is added to sub-subclassification, which is termed as tariff item. The rate of customs duty is determined indicated against each of the tariff item, which is not against a heading or subheading. Along the line HSN, the Customs Tariff Act 1975 has a set of general rules for interpreting the first schedule, that is import tariff schedule, which is contains general explanatory notes. Rules of interpretation is 6. General explanatory notice 3. The rules of interpretation is a general and the general explanatory notice are an internal part of the schedule. The purpose of inclusion of the rules of the interpretation and the general explanation notes as an integral part of the first schedule may give a clear direction as to how the nomenclature in the schedule is to interpret and to give statutory force to the interpretive rules and the general explanation notes. Rules to be applied subsequently. Rules are to be applied subsequently. Rule 1. Use procedure to the section notes, chapter notes while classifying the product. Classification is the first tested test classification to be first tested in the rule 1. Only when it is not possible to resolve the issue by applying the rule, recourse is to be taken in the rule 2, 3, 4 second. Seritum. Seri, seritum. Seritum. Seritum subject to First Schedule of Customs Tariff. The first Schedule of Customs Tariff Act 1973 comprises 98 chapters grouped into 21 sections. Section, chapter notes, headings, subheadings. There are 5. Section. The group of chapter represent particular class of groups. Chapters. Each section is divided into various chapters and subchapters, each chapter containing groups of particular classes. Chapter notes. They are mentioned at the beginning of every chapter notes to be made part of the statute, hence has a legal authority in determining the classification of goods. Heading. Each chapter and subheading is further divided into various headings. Subheading. Each heading is further divided into various headings. So section, chapter, subchapter, chapter notes, headings, subchapters, and subheadings. General explanation notes. There are 3 general explanation notes included in the first schedule. They are relevant of 1 dash, 2 dash, and 3 dash. Description of the article and the group of articles in the heading is proceeded by 1 dash. Denoted that the said article or a group of articles shall be taken into subclassification of the article and group of article covered by the subheading. Double dash denoted that the said article or group of articles shall be taken into subclassification in the immediately preceding article group of the article has first dash. 3 dash or 4 dash denote that such article or a group of articles shall be taken into subclassification of immediately preceding description of article or a group of article of which has a single dash or double dash. Meaning of the abbreviation percentage in writing into the rate of duty. The abbreviation of percentage in the column of the schedule in relate to the rate of duty means that duty shall be computed as a percentage specified on the value of goods defined under section 14 of Customs Act. Standard rate of duty applicable if no preferable rate is applicable. If there is in any entry there is no preferential rate of duty has been notified, the standard rate of duty can be applicable. The above general explanation note can be understood with the following example. Chapter number 8. Edible fruits, nuts, peels of citrus fruits and melon. Chapter note: the chapter does not cover edible fruits or not. The chilled fruits and nuts to be classified in the same heading as the corresponding fruits, fresh fruits and nuts. Dried fruits, dried nuts of the chapter may be partially rehydrated or treated as a following purpose. For additional preservation or stabilization, for example, moderate heat temperature, sulfuring, addition of sulfuric acid or potassium sorbate. To improve the maintain this appearance, for example, in addition to vegetable oil or some quantity of glucose syrup, the provided that retains the character of dried fruits or dried nuts. Tariff item, description of goods, unit, rate of duty, standard and preferential area. 0801 coconut, Brazil nuts, cashew nuts, fruits, dried, whether or not coconut. First, first dash coconuts. Heading subheading 08011188. So 0801 is first classification, double one is our double two. Second classification of coconut is desiccated in kgs, 70% standard, 60% in preferential areas. 0801 double two, double 1 dash and 2 dash, 1 2 dash. It is under the coconut and another heading of the coconut. It is a inner shell of Yenda corn. 3 dash. So in a fresh kg, 70% dried others. Uh, in the case of dissected as one class, others is another class. Now under the other class, fresh, dried others. Brazil nut is a different section of this. Coconut is one thing under 180, and the same time Brazil nut 10121. In shell, in another shell, in shell and shelled together. Cashew nut 3 1 in shelled. Another classification into the shell. So the column on tariff item, description of goods, unit, standard of rate, preferential rate of duty. Above coconut is proceed by one classifying the head coconuts as in the cashew nuts, fresh to dried, which is not a shelled appeal. Subclassification of quota is prescribed by the the specified explanation notes of the abbreviation percentage stand specifically in the rate of duty ad valorem. Ad valorem it means a duty shall be computed on the rate specified by the first schedule on the value of the good determined according to Schedule 14 of the Customs Act and above entry and standard rate of 30% in the case of in make and as the case may be 70%. So the brief explanation of standard unit of quantity with reference to the first schedule of the customs tariff. The standard unit of quantity is a unit of measurement. It is it's a prescribed in the column 3 of the first schedule of the customs tariff for each tariff item to facilitate the collection, comparison, analysis of the trade statistics. Unit of measurement in the case of abbreviation, some abbreviation are cc, cubic centimeter, cm centimeter, g gram, and mt metric ton. So, cubic millimeter, centimeter, grams, and metric ton. Additional notes. Apart from the explanatory notes, there are certain additional notes where well has been given in the heading. The respect of the goods means a description of the list of tariff provision accumulated by the four-digit number includes all the subheading of tariff item, the first four numbers which compose of the number. And the subheading means the goods meet the description in the list of tariff provided accumulated by the sixth digit number of included tariff item of first four digit or which correspond to the number. Tariff item, which means the description of good in the list of tariff provision, equaling 8-digit number, the rate of custom duty. The list of tariff provision divided into section, chapter, and subchapters. In a column 3, standard unit of quantity specified that each tariff item to facilitate the collection, comparison, and analysis CCA collection, comparison, analysis of trade statistics. Rule of interpretation of the first schedule of the customs tariff act. Rule 1. General rule of classification. The titles of the section, chapters, and subchapters are provided for each of the reference only. For legal purpose, classification shall be determined according to the terms of headings and of any relative section or chapter notes and provided such headings or notes do not otherwise required according to the subsequent rule 2 to 4.